cute. I love it. So, today, I'm just going to set a vibe. I have my candle. It's a creamy vanilla Glade plug-in. Well, not plug-in, just Glade candle. I'm over here thinking of the plug it in commercial. Plug it in, plug it in. But yes, it smells like, it really does smell like warm vanilla, like a pastry. So I'm excited to light this. I'm gonna light this. This is better. I'm gonna light this, and then I brought out something interesting for show and tell. So let's see if we can have some fun today. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to smell you. Okay. Y'all, it smells so good. I know it's like artificial fragrances or whatever, but it smells so good. Smell it. Isn't it delicious? You're probably hearing some whooshing sounds in the background. It's because I have the AC on. It is so hot today. So hot. It's 97 degrees today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, baby, you gonna hear the AC. Okay. Alright. My trusty lighter. I love this lighter. It's just so cute. I got it from Walgreens. So nice. Word. Okay, so I hate when the candle is like, they only give you a little bit of wax. Like, I want my candle filled up all the way up here. I don't know if that's a safety thing though, so I guess I'm just going to tilt it and get busy. Okay. The flame is starting to get real active because it's like, girl, hold me upright. So I'm going to put this down now. Let the fragrance populate. Now let's move on to phase 2. Now, I have a tarot deck. the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. Now, let me be clear. I'm not some expert tarot reader that goes around the world making predictions. No. I'm just someone who enjoys the practice of having visual aid, because it's really, that's all it is. It's a way to visualize and storytell. And we all know how powerful visualization is as a tool for manifestation in your life. So for me, I use tarot cards as a way for me to put a picture to what I'm thinking about, and it makes it easier for me to have a frame of reference when I'm in my little visualization sessions, when I'm in my meditation sessions, to remember the image of what it could look like. You know what I mean? So I just put that disclaimer out there because I know sometimes people hear about tarot and they're like, oh, what is that? Oh, is that witchcraft? Is that voodoo? Is that you trying to put a spell on? And it's like, literally no. Literally no. That's not, at least in my practice, that is not what I use it for. Anywho, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shuffle. First of all, it makes really great sounds too. Let me show you. Alright, let me read what it says on the inside of the box. It says, for there is a most divine strength encased within the passion for wisdom and nestled in the cycle of external existence. And by the alignment of both wisdom and action, your destiny shall be revealed. Okay, let's take them out. So, in this kit, it comes with the tarot cards, right? This is what they look like on the back. This is what they look like on the side. And then here is just the bottom. That's just a card that happens to be at the bottom today, but I'm gonna shuffle it with y'all. It also comes with this little magnifying sheet and a booklet. Okay. Before we get started, I brought out my little Hey Arnold painting. I did this at a paint and sip a while ago, and so I'm just going to use this as my table. I'll just lay my cards down on this. So let's see, does this have any cool sounds? That's my name right there, Salmon of God. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Salmon of God, right there. That's me. That's me. Alright, let's see. I like this sound better. Look at Arnold. He's so over it. He's like, child, what is life? Okay. Alright, so let me put this down. And let's get to shuffling. Now, usually what I do is I'll pull multiple cards and I'll just go with the cards that tend to fall out, because these cards are like so big in my hand that they kind of just, shuffling it is hard for me. So sometimes a card will fall out. Oftentimes cards fall out, and that's what I use for my reading. But today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick whatever the top card is on the deck. I keep looking at the mirror. I need to look at the camera. I'm just going to pick whatever the top card is and go with that. All right. So I just ask Spirit. See, like stuff like this starts to happen, and I'll just be like, Ace of Wands. Let's keep this one. But that wasn't even on purpose. But yes, I'll just be like, Spirit, what messages do you need for me to see today? Nice and simple. What messages do you need for me to see today? What visuals will be useful in guiding? Ooh, interesting. This is the Two of Swords, which is a card about having choices to make and kind of blinding yourself to it because you don't want to have to make those tough decisions, but sometimes you just gotta thug it out and do what's called for. Okay. Ooh. This is Two of Cups. Ooh, snap. Two of Cups is a card about balancing the yin and yang, divine feminine, divine masculine coming together to create a space of harmony and justice and truth. But we'll get into it. I don't know all the definitions of all the cards, so I use my handy dandy booklet and keep it simple. I'll pull a few more cards. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Like people who be like just going mad fast, I can't do that. I don't know how they do that. Like when I try to go fast, it just freaking slips through my fingers. All right, Spirit, what else you got for us today? What else is a great message for myself and for the collective? What do we need to see on today? What do we need to know? You see how I said I was going to just pull a card from the top and I ended up just doing it how I always do it anyway. Okay. This one wants to come out. Ooh. The Moon, which is another card about being guided by your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting the ancestors to guide you. A lot of this is about trust and intuition. All right, here we got one. Ooh, yo, literally Judgment card. And this whole visual is about, over here is the ancestors, over here is the destiny that you're walking into, and you're pretty much just trusting. You don't know what it's gonna look like, but you're just trusting it. You're trusting your gut, you're trusting your spiritual guidance that whatever you're moving towards is exactly where you need to be, and it'll be beautiful. Let's pull one more card. One more. Uno más. And then let me get into this reading. Para mí, para tú. And let me try to freaking focus on the camera and stop looking in the mirror. Okay. This one. Oh, 10 of Cups. And enough said. You already see the vibes on that one. All right, let's put it down. And I'm going to go card by card and I'm going to read the definition. Ace of Wands is the first one. Ace of Wands. Let's try to keep it short and sweet for the sake of my battery. All right, boom. Ace of Wands says, the Ace of Wands is another big yes from the universe. As the hand reaches out from the cloud, it is clear that a new creative endeavor is being offered. The offering of the flower and wands indicates that this situation is only in the beginning phase and has great potential for growth. Although a few leaves fall away, as always, some things must for the generation of new life. There are enough buds left to know a full tree of success shall grow. and all it shall take is some consistency and nurturing. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go through the the description for every single card because I know most of them, but a few of them. The Ace of Wands points to a breakthrough moment. Your enthusiasm is high and you're being driven by strong creative force. Listen to your instincts and accept this offering. You have a huge potential for success with this new creative endeavor, but it will be up to you to harness this energy and power to create long-term success. So ultimately, it's like you're being handed an offering right now. You're being offered something from, whether it be source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, whether it just be from the space you are in your life right now. New vibes are on the way to you, a new opportunity is on its way to you, a creative space is being cultivated for you, and really it's just telling you, it's inviting you to say yes, to be open to whatever comes your way. And that doesn't mean that if it's frugazi, you just jump for it. Use discernment. It says trust your instincts. So use your inner guidance in order to be able to determine what is the best course of action for you, but also be receptive, be open. Because there's things that we ask for all the time and it's presented to us in a way that's not exactly how we asked for it, and then we dismiss it. But there's always small little blessings being presented, and it's on you to pay attention and receive it. All right, next, Two of Swords. I already know this card because I've gotten this a few times in my life. So as you see, we have one side that's dark, the other side that's light. Okay, we have the moon shining, which anytime the moon is present in this particular deck, it's talking about intuition. She's blindfolded because she, like I said earlier, does not want to see. But it's also representative of trusting your inner self because you don't need your eyes sometimes to perceive. What you need is inner wisdom. She's holding these two swords, which represents she has a decision to make. She's being presented once again. Options are being presented, and it's kind of a difficult decision. So instead of facing that decision head on, it's kind of like being blinded to it. But this card is an invitation, and this is not literal, right? But sometimes you can find aspects of it that apply to you. So really, this card is an invitation for you to open your eyes, but also trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing. And if you're in a situation where decisions need to be made or changes need to be made, it's all for your betterment. So embrace your power of choice. Don't shy away from it. You're powerful, you're strong, you're capable of making the best decisions for your life. So lean into that. Okay? Next, Two of Cups. Like I said earlier, but hold on, let me just pull it up. All right, Two of Cups. It's all about unified love and partnership. Ooh. As these two energies meet, they are in perfect alignment. Their deep connection is solid. And how do you say this word? The basically this thing. I don't know how you say that word, but anyway, that is a symbol of commerce, trade, and exchange, right? You know. Okay, there we go. And the lion's head symbol, which is a symbol of passionate, fiery energy within a connection, appear to show balance of the two cups in many areas. For it is evident that together these two cups have the full potential to overflow. We love overflow. The Two of Cups represents a flow of love between two people or parties. The two of you have a deep connection based on shared values, compassion, and understanding. You are both focused on the success of not only yourself, but the other person as well. The mutual respect you have for each other is the grounds for a growth of an unconditional love. Oh, this card may appear when you are This card may appear when you are entering into a new and prosperous partnership. Truly give your all to the situation. There's a real win here for all involved. I love it. So ultimately, silver represents the yin, gold represents the yang, feminine, masculine energies, two very different energies coming together, but they offer what the other one lacks, what the other one needs. So it's a balancing partnership going on. So even if you're single, even if you're not in a relationship, this is really just representative. For me, it's like hope. It's hope that the unions that you are participating in, that you are enjoying, whether it be romantic or platonic, have the potential to create balance in your life and in that person's life as well. It's a mutual exchange. And in y'all coming together, and this particular card is talking about it being very passionate, very fiery, but ultimately it's just saying there's a lot of energy attached to this connection. So make the most of that. Don't resist it. It can be intense, it can be overwhelming, but just like with everything else, accept, let it in. Let it in and let the harmony flow. You see what I'm saying? Next is the moon card. I already know this card as well. It's one of my favorites. The moon represents your intuition, right? There's like a little lobster coming out of the water that represents your ancestors. And the two dogs is like is your guidance. And as you see, she's walking through the ocean. So this card is a card about, it's about like the voyage, taking the plunge of uncertainty. Things aren't always going to be so etched out and so clear, but you always have the guidance of your inner knowing to propel you through even the most difficult, even the most uncertain moments. Fuck. I gotta go quick, my battery's low. Okay. But yes, ultimately, even in the most uncertain moments, you always have your intuition, you always have your spirit, you always have the ancestors around you to guide you. So trust. And like I said earlier, the theme of this reading is all about trust. Judgment card, as I showed earlier. Let's see what the description says. It's number 20. Judgment is a card about conscious acknowledgement that you are moving into a spiritual awakening. So have you been listening to the call of your ancestors? Here our goddess in all her vulnerability is being clearly called to a higher place. All is not visible from where she stands, however, from what she can see, she knows it's a place of vitality and beauty and is going the distance to get there. The voices of her guiding ancestral spirits will guide her, so she is quiet and listening, for this goddess has seen the dawn of a new day. Pulling the Judgment card may represent a time of reflection and self-evaluation because you are now reaching a significant stage in your journey. Be true to yourself and your needs and find a way to make peace with the past and leave it all behind you. It is now time to do. There is no turning back. Open yourself up to new possibilities. Listen to your inner calling. Embrace rebirth and enjoy the absolution. Ooh, come on. Let the people know. Let the people know, okay? That's as clear as it's gonna be. I don't really have much to add to that. Trust the ancestors, trust yourself. You are ascending through life. And as we established, you may not know exactly how it's going to play out. And you have decisions being presented to you left and right, and you're kind of trying to turn a blind eye to it. But embrace the opportunity. Embrace the newness of every connection you participate in, because it's all leading to your divine ascension. Okay? Last but not least, 10 of Cups. So, hold on. It says, happy wife, happy life, quote unquote. This is an age-old saying about the blissful actions of divine love, okay? My personal philosophy is just as long as both of y'all are happy, the vibes are what it needs to be, okay? Anywho, the Ten of Cups is a harmonious vision of everlasting love within a unit. Here, a couple caresses with joy as their children play under the radiance of a rainbow. The 10 cups line the beautiful rainbow of happiness as to say that there all your wishes are fulfilled. This is a card of divine alignment, stability, and emotional fulfillment. Your relationships have now developed harmony with both shared joy and love. This card is an encouragement to relax and follow your heart. The opportunities for your highest good are amiss. This is a wonderful card to receive from Spirit. Rejoice in this divinely blessed love and embrace it with open arms. Yes, we embrace it. I think this is a glorious reading. If it doesn't resonate for you, it sure as hell resonates for me. But let me tell you, this is the ultimate goal. This is the ultimate goal. And no, it doesn't have to look exactly like this. No, it doesn't have to have exactly 2 kids in the picture and the rainbow. The point is, you have your desires. You have the vision for your life that you've been working on for all of these years, right? Things may not exactly be as you want them just yet. However, you are being presented with multiple opportunities to actualize what it is that you desire deep inside your heart, deep within your soul, deep within your subconscious. What is it that you really want? And recognize the signs when they're presented to you. The things that you crave are always calling themselves to you, because it is a part of you. It's resonating deeply. So call it in, but also let it in when it is presenting itself. There's the asking, and then there's the receiving. So we spend all this time asking, God, please change my circumstances. Please give me what it is that I need. Please, please, please. But then let that happen when it's happening. And maybe it's not going exactly at the pace you want or whatever, and there's aspects that are uncertain and you don't know, and it makes you nervous, it makes you anxious. But in those moments is when you lean into trust. Let your intuition guide you. Lean in and let your intuition guide you, because you are capable of making the best decisions, because up until this point, that's what led you to this level of ascension. You did that. So keep doing that. Keep letting all the prosperity and abundance and good vibes come to you, so that you can end up in this space where harmony and balance, peace, love, all of the good, beautiful feelings can become a reality. I know this is what I want. I don't know about you, but I know this is what I want. I want that partnership that's divinely blessed. It's divinely blessed because we are both in our divine essence. We are both embodying the fullness of who we are, feminine and masculine, coming together to create a beautiful union and the best possible scenario to come of it. Okay? So that's my tarot reading for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on that. I hope the message resonates with you and you feel good about it. I know I feel good. Okay? And see you in my next video.